What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name's Erin, and welcome to Boobie Goats. On this channel, I usually do some homesteading stuff, hang out with my kids, hang out with my chickens, mow, whatever I feel like doing, honestly, and a lot of sardine taste videos. But lately, I've been doing almost an everyday video for the past few months, and something amazing happened. My channel finally got monetized. Now, what does it even mean? Well, in the beginning, I was able to get super chats and super stickers on my videos. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And you guys have been supporting me. So that's really awesome that you have. And I want to thank you very much, audience. But honestly, I started this YouTube channel back in 2018. And then I had posted maybe a few things on it. And then I didn't touch it for a while. And then I found the carnivore diet and I started eating that way. And then I wanted to share that I'm thriving on it and all I'm doing is eating meat and I'm awesome and I feel really good. So I kind of brought my channel back up. And what's interesting, in the past 2 years, I finally got monetized. And what's fun with my channel too is a lot of carnivore channels, you can't really tell if these people are or not carnivore. You don't really see them changing as much, but you can just literally go through my YouTube and see that carnivore way of eating is actually, I'm thriving on it and I'm doing well. So I think that's the most amazing thing. But what's even more amazing is that I got monetized. Now, to get monetized, you need like 4,000 watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers. And so what I did was every day I made a YouTube short and I made sure that it would just go out every day, and it helped me get some subscribers. So thank you guys for subscribing. But also I started to reach out to other channels to do interviews, and that's what helped me the most to boost my channel a little bit more so I could get more people to watch. But I needed to be more consistent of when I put out a movie or a show. So what I did was accidentally, by doing a sardine fast challenge, by doing egg challenges, all sorts of weird things, I ended up accidentally doing a movie every day. And I'm just sharing tidbits and stuff about my life and what I'm doing that day, and I'm just like, if I was watching YouTube, that's something I'd like to watch. So I like to do things that I'd like to watch. Then I watch it too because it's fun to watch. And then I started to dip my toes into live stream. And what I really wanted to do was figure out how, just by using my phone and not anything else like another computer, to have the live chat pop up on the screen, which you can do through Prism app. It's pretty easy and free, but when I schedule on Prism app, it doesn't work for me, so I don't use that anymore. Anyway, I wanted to get into how much have I made so far. I'm not going to put in the super chat things because it takes a while. Like, you have to YouTube won't pay you out unless you make $100. And it won't pay you out that month, but it'll pay you out the next month after you do all their forms and all that jazz. And so right now, I'm about maybe $40 away from actually getting to the 100. But I wanted to share with you guys how much I'm making on these commercials, because I thought maybe I'd somehow figure out how to, when I got monetized, to maybe put a commercial in the front, maybe one in the middle, depends, and then one at the end. And if somebody watched it all the way, I'd get like a little change thrown my way. And it really is just a little change being thrown your way. So it's pretty funny. And I wanted to share with you a few of my videos that I've gotten monetized and how much money I made on them so far. And I've been sick for the past week. So it was really fun just to be like, oh my gosh, this is what I made on this show. So the shows that I will talk about, I will actually link them in the description if you'd like to watch them. They're pretty neat. I'm a little nutty, so a lot of my stuff is kind of fun to watch. And maybe I will even come up with something interesting. But if you don't know, because you probably don't if you're new and you just want to know how to get monetized or whatever, I know it sounds lame when you hear this, be consistent. Go ahead and do it. If there's just one person watching, make your show for that one person. and get out there and get in the live streams and tell them that you have a channel and it actually you do stuff on your channel, because that's actually very helpful and it will help you grow on YouTube. So let me talk about a little bit like what I do. Like, I eat meat and I'm thriving. So, but I have 10 kids. I've got a homestead. So I got a lot of things going on in like almost all the time. And when I just have a phone in my pocket and I'm like, well, let's record this. Let's do this. Let's go. So that's what I like to share on YouTube. And so I got sick and I was trying to take a break. So a few of the shows that I have put out are the ones that got monetized. Since I've been monetized and so forth, they would be on this and tell me how much money I made, which I didn't know that YouTube would update it every week so I could figure it out. But the first one that started to get monetized was Can't Taste or Smell, ? And I made 65 cents on it with a total of 99 views so far. So that's pretty cool. 65 cents? I was like, somebody let the commercial run. What? Crazy. And then my next show was Carnivore Diet, the Unpopular Opinion. And I made 28 cents. 28 cents. It made me real, guys. 28 cents. It only has 85 views, but somebody watched the commercial, so I want to thank you very much for that. And then I have another one called This Lady Only Eats Meat, which had 82 views, but I made 36 cents. Now keep in mind, you've got to make up to $100 to get paid. So yeah, you got to start coming up with, like, I guess, more interesting titles. The titles is what will grab the people. And when they watch the show, they'll be like, what is this? What? Huh? You know, like, I had a few of those pop up, like, from sardine videos that I've tried. Well, Boobiegoats tries to take a break. I've made 31 cents on that. I've had 92 views. And to me, that means somebody watched a commercial and didn't hit skip. So that's so cool. And I want to thank you again for doing that. Accidents happen. Like, that's what I do. I forget to hit skip on YouTube and I will watch a commercial or two and be like, oh, they can have the change. It's fine. Take my time. And then on Don't Electrocute the Goat, cracked me up. I made 2 cents and it had 92 views. So that was really funny. And I'm like, gee, that's hilarious. So that's so far on 5 videos. So I believe so far I've made $1.61 and I had to make 5 videos. So there you go, guys. And yeah, you could get, if you have more viewers or you're building your following and it's just you have more people that watch your shows, or you have better you come up with better titles, you know, maybe you make a little more, but it really does depend if you actually watch the commercial all the way. But, or if the people that are watching you have YouTube Premium, then you get paid. So I think that's basically how I got monetized. I started to do live streams more when I noticed that I had almost 3,000 watch hours. I was like, well, I better start doing some live streams. And when I started doing that, it'll help you out if you do like an hour, hour and a half, maybe even half an hour and 20-minute ones that I did. They all add up because somebody's watching, and that's watch hours. And I know getting to 4,000 seems like a big deal. And honestly, if you are just super consistent with your stuff and you don't take major breaks. I take a few little breaks, and in between that, I only took a few little breaks, but a lot of people, you have to be careful, because if you do take like big breaks on YouTube, you're not going to go back out there and you're not going to hit record, because why? You know, that'll run through your brain. Like, why am I even doing this anymore? Why? So I hope at least some of this is a little bit helpful to just, I know you hear be consistent with everybody, but you will grow a following. You might be valued in what you put out there in the world. And honestly, I pretended YouTube was my job, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and YouTube is kind of my job. It's actually my little outlet. Something that I like to do is to edit videos. I like to get better at it, but you know, I also am putting out videos every day. So it's just like, do you make better content, or do you just stay that person that's fun to drink coffee with in the morning? Because I like watching YouTube in the morning and I like drinking coffee in the morning. So I'm conditioned into doing that. So thus I must, you know? And I think that when you make content, you might want to think about what you like watching on YouTube and what you like to do, and then kind of make it your deal and record everything. Don't just stop. And I know the editing process would be crazy if you have like maybe an hour and a half on your phone and you got to edit all this down to make it some small thing that kind of looks fun and choppy and just hilarious. And yeah, but you might catch some really funny moments and you might catch some really neat things. So record everything. Why not? Just be you and see if anybody likes you. You know what I mean? Like, just go for it. So for me, it was much easier just to pretend that people are watching my channel. And when I had 17 subscribers about 2 years ago, I was like, all right, I'm making shows now for these people. And I put out about maybe 3 shows a week. And then that was like the thing that I like to do. And then I started doing sardine taste testing. So you could do that, whatever you want. Like, I got a bunch of these new LaCroix that I got from the Costco that I can make a video out of it because I'm going to try them out, you know? Like, there's all sorts of gimmicks and things that you can do, but it's just you living your life and hitting record. And you might make some friends on the internet. You might not. Who knows? But at least they're neat people, and a lot of them are pretty cool. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And as always, have a wonderful day. And yes, Boobie Goats is a weird name, but it's named after one of the songs my daughter sang when she was 3 years old and we had goats. So what are you going to do? You're going to have fun. Now, I knew that because my channel name was like, it's a little crazy, okay? But still, people click on it and they're thinking they're going to get something totally different, but what you get is me. So I hope you have a great day, Boobie Goaters, and if anything, be consistent with everything that you do. Stay the course. Great things will happen, and believe. It's the best. Have a great day. Bye. I did want to mention, when I share my view count and views, you will notice that people click on my show and maybe watch 2 seconds and then it plummets all the way down. So maybe I should work on it, but I don't think I'm going to, because why change who you are for more views, you know? Let the people come to you. What is it? If you build it, they will come. So yeah, I still got paid, man. 2 cents. So a lot of my videos are like that. They'll plummet, but I'm really, really, really happy that people actually click on them and watch just even a little bit. It's worth it, because then you're like, okay, I'll make another one, or I'll make another video. It'll be fun, you know? All right, Boobie Goaters, have a great rest of your day. Actually, have a great day, Boobie Goaters. Do you have value? You do. You are valued. If you're too scared to hit record, you're still valued. Don't sell yourself short, ever. Have a great day. What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name is Erin, and welcome to Boobie Goats, the channel